Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TSLA Tesla. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Well, a very, very solid day on this one. Got the breakout through that red line, which I talked about in the video from Tuesday, and really just never looked back, continue to grind higher and higher. So certainly updates need to be made. Going to go ahead and just delete that line out. Sure, that level still pertains, just not really relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. But the first update that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So one of the newest areas of support is now that 643 mark, but a much nearer term level of support and what I would call the ideal level. I mean, it's like, what would make this chart look the absolute best going forward? That would now be if the price can stay above 655. Now, don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 655, that doesn't mean the entire chart's destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could stay, manage to stay above that level, that would definitely be a very, very impressive sign of power. But again, if the price drops below it, not the end of the world, because then you still do have that 642 mark down there. Now, as far as areas of resistance are concerned, I'm going to squeeze down the chart here and just get this trend line in play, because I'm very curious about this trend line right here and to see if it's going to come into play once again and potentially act as resistance. And that's that area right there. If you go through the history of things, you can see this trend line has quite the track record of forecasting where the sellers would be. So if the price can get up to that area, as of now, right around 690, but that is a trend line, so it's going to be changing over time. But point here being that's definitely a very, very interesting trend line from an overall standpoint. So I'm curious to see if the price gets up to that area, can it break up above it? But even if it just gets rejected from where the price is now, if it makes its way all the way up there, I mean, that's a good, basically another $20 more, give or take. So, I mean, there's still some potential here, it seems, if this upwards movement continues. But overall, that's going to be the main resistance level that I'll be watching. So let's see how this one continues to play out moving forward. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.